Alright, so welcome to another video on the tech channel, and look, I know I haven't uploaded in a minute, but today we are going back to upgrading our NAS. There are some things that I need to do to it to make it a bit, just storage. I just need to upgrade storage. So, I went online and I searched for some storage, and storage is kind of expensive. So, I went to my favorite store, Amazon, checked out the prices, and boy, it's just kind of ridiculous. Look at these prices. Look, the $300 for 14 terabyte. Oh my, I think that might be normal. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm not paying for this. Okay, you know, oh my God, I would look. Side tangent. Look, I know a lot of tech YouTubers get these sponsors for these little Ugreen NASs. Yo, please, Ugreen, hit your boy up one day. Send your boy a NAS. I will sell out for. I'll sell out for Ugreen NAS. I really appreciate it. I need a 10. Just give me the biggest one. That's all I want. Go big or go home. You know what I mean? Look, my God. Look at these beautiful NASs right here. And then look at my NAS. Yeah, they just don't compare. Oh my God, an all aluminum body. God dang. Okay, well, side tangent over. Okay, back to looking at hard drive prices. They're kind of ridiculous, and all I wanted was 8 terabytes. So like an 8 terabyte drive like this, it's getting close to $300. Looking at the price history of this, it's definitely gone up in recent years, because you could get an 8 terabyte for 160. 160. Okay, and now it's quite expensive. So your boy went to the Salvation Army and found this for 150 bucks. 3 hard drives. Okay, now hear me out. We have 3 hard drives here. Okay, 2 of them are 2 terabyte, one's a 4 terabyte. That's 8 terabytes right there, and we get 3 different enclosures. So technically, right, we can take all of these, right, take the hard drives out, all of them, right, test them, make sure they work, make sure they're good hard drives, boom bang boom, put them in the server. You know, maybe we might have to take out some lower capacity hard drives. These enclosures, we use the USB 3.0 ones, because one of them is USB 2, which I think is this one, which has these god awful connectors. I'm probably not even going to use this freaking enclosure, but there are 2 of these enclosures that are USB 3, and they have the connection things. I don't know if I can find this cable. I don't even know what this cable is called, but it's a way where you could daisy chain the drives to get together. So we could take that, and whatever drives we take out of our server down there, we put them inside of this. Boom, we got some capable external drives that we can use for whatever we want. I'll probably set them up at this desk, have a nice little kind of hard drive setup for this desk, and we have the NAS, and then over at my other setup over here we'll have some stuff. But it's not too bad. 3 hard drives. I don't think they come with power connectors. I'm not sure. I didn't see any pictures of any power cables or anything in the photos, so yeah, I don't think they come with power connectors. So this could be a good deal, or it could be a bad deal. In shipping, anything could happen in shipping, and in my case, it could go completely wrong. Okay, it could go terrible. We could get all of our hard drives, they could come in and they could all be broken. It could be bad. We could test the hard drives and they might just be terrible. And also, these are like 10-year-old drives, but these drives are like, people back in the day, people use these drives like crazy for video editing and doing all kind of stuff. So I think they have more than enough life in them. Okay, I think they have tons of life to be able to go into my NAS. So hopefully it works, and hopefully this goes well. Okay, it should be coming in today. I'm recording this before I've even gotten them. We'll do a little unboxing, test them out with some softwares, and see if these are worthy of going into my NAS, or I might have just wasted about $150. Here is our package here, and this should be our hard drives. This is kind of light. All right, well, that completely broke. Good thing we have a knife. Don't know why I didn't use that in the beginning. Roll package. Oh, this is my these are my controllers. I thought this was the hard drives. Yeah, I bought a lot. Alright, another package has shown up. Let's see what we got. Hopefully our hard drives have survived the journey, and hopefully they are intact. Okay, paper. They always do a good job with adding tons of paper. Oh, they kind of just threw them in a bag, and I was correct about them not coming with cables. They do feel like there are hard drives in them. So let's see. Holy dusty. So these are our G drives that we got. All three of them. So we have 1, 2, and oh my god, 3 G drives that we got. Bam. And which one of them do all of them work? I don't know. They definitely need a dusting and cleaning. Holy. These are what we purchased. And oh my lord, they are dusty. Dusty and dirty. So what we should do is, this one's the 4 terabyte. So I don't have any power cables to connect these things. So we're just gonna have to open them up and get the drive out of them somehow. This one looks like it's already been opened, because there are no little screws right here. So this one might have been open, but also maybe not, because the warranty sticker is kind of still here. Is that the same? Is there just a little hole open? Oh yeah, there's a hole open on this one too. So we'll see. Let's get our screws. Let's get to taking, I got a lot of stuff on my desk right now. I'm just gonna start taking out screws and hope for the best. Our warranty sticker has been destroyed. Look at that. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. There is our hard drive. All right. So was this a good purchase or not? I don't know. This is, does it say 4 terabyte? If you guys want to see what type of hard drive we got. And I don't know if this is a fast hard drive or not. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Okay. So I just got in the hard drives, and is this 4 terabyte drive good enough to put in my NAS? Will it be fast enough, or is this hard drive too old?
That is actually a pretty respectable drive for a NAS setup. We've got HTC HDS 72440 AL640, 4 terabyte, 7200 RPM SATA hard drive, manufactured June 2013. SATA 6 gigabytes to 7200 RPM, enterprise-ish HGST platform. And honestly, old HGST drives have a really good reputation. The good news, this is not a slow green drive. A lot of old externals contain 5400 RPM eco drives, low performance archive disks. But this one is 7200 RPM, SATA 3, performance oriented for its era. That's actually very decent for TrueNAS, Unraid, Plex, game storage, OBS recording archives, media libraries. This is actually a really nice find. HGST drives from this era are famous for being tanks. A lot of home lab people still run them today.
Yes, sir. According to our little chat GPT, it's a pretty good drive, but we have to check that smart data. So I'm gonna take out the other 2 hard drives, see what ChatGPT has to say about them, and then we're gonna test out the smart data. I'm gonna use my trusty, dusty. I'm gonna use this to test the hard drive. Now I know it may look terrible, but she works. Okay, so and we got a free piece of metal here, which is kind of cool. A lot of metal. These are very well built for their age. 2013? My God. So I'm gonna take and connect this. Boop, 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 boop. Connector cable. Now put your bets in the comments now. Will this thing turn on? Will she turn on? Let's see. Plugging it in. We have a connection. Let's see. Oh. Turned off. Back on. Okay, let me just make sure this thing actually works with the hard drive I was using beforehand. Okay, so this does work. Our hard drive showed up, but for this one, it did not show up. So that could be bad. That could be terrible. Oh no. Oh Lord. Okay. So confirming 8 terabyte drive works, shows up with this. We're gonna put our 4 terabyte drive back in. See if she works. It just shows up as not initialized. Initialize disk. Initialize disk, hurry.
NANI? The render queue plus 2 quick fixes to try check the power. If your G drive uses a wall adapter, a blinking light is often a sign the adapter is failing or supplying insufficient power. And plug the drive into a different port. Test another computer. Connect the drive to a completely different PC or Mac to rule out an issue with your current computer's USB controller.
Okay, so it could have been my power connector, because this is on. This is on, 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 okay. Alright. Plugging in the USB. It might have been my power supply connector. Wasn't enough power. So plugging it into my computer. Boom! Hard drive. Delete volume. That one. Let's create a new one. So maybe the Windows will be able to create it. Says formatting. Boom. We are connected and working, and we're able to add files. Nice. So, no. You can refresh this. Yes. Okay, it's formatted. We're gonna take and do a test real quick. Test blocks. Quick test. Boom. Okay, this is testing our drive for any bad blocks or damaged block, and it's looking good for a quick test here. So we got a working hard drive. Okay, I'm gonna test this 4 terabyte drive right after this. So I'm gonna put this right here, turning power on, solid light, so it's definitely my power supply. You guys hear that? That does not sound good. Maybe it was, yeah. It might be because I have it literally just sitting on metal. Looking for power on cycle 158, 63. And this other one is 400. So this power on hours. Damn. This one has 60,000 power on hours. God dang. What is a good amount of power on hours? What is a recommended amount for power on hours for a used hard drive?
Standard consumer hard disk drive, HDD, typically has an expected lifespan of 3 to 5 years, approximate 20,000 to 40,000 power on hours of active use. Enterprise-grade drives are built to last 43,800 to 50,000 plus hours.
Holy.
Reddit r/data hoarder +3 because HDDs have physical, spinning parts, they will eventually wear down. However, there is no strict maximum hour limit before a drive dies. Many healthy drives can run well beyond 50,000 hours without errors.
Sheesh. So this drive right here has 60,000 out. This has 6 years. Holy, my God. Like, for comparison, my what is it? My C drive only has 330 days, okay? My other hard drive only has 72 days. It's a newer drive, so, but God damn, oh my God, this hard drive is on its last legs. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And the hard drives, they work. I have them set up, and I don't know how long they're gonna last in my server, but I do have the backups like enabled, so I can take out a drive if one of them fails, which eventually one of them will fail, but you know, that's a future me's problem. You know, I got cheap hard drives that work, so that's where all my footage is going to be going on, and if one of them fails, it should be perfectly fine, because I should be able to replace it, unless I get some more cheap hard drives to replace the other cheap hard drives and just have an endless cycle of cheap hard drives. And you know, the next video is possibly a mystery PC. If it gets here in one piece, I don't know, it's coming all the way from across the entire state, so it could get here completely damaged. I don't know, so we'll see, but hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me mess around with a hard drive. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye. Goodbye.